All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Akakodah, the glorious to the elders and apostles of Graham Stone. Shalom to the elect wishing his word in truth and in sincerity, with the hope of receiving mercy for Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the name of his only begotten Son. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the scriptures. I want to make it known that the RFID microchip is the MOTB. The serpent juice is the precursor to the MOTB. Yahweh Shai, whom dwellingly called Jesus, is about to make his return upon the earth to deliver his elect and to pour out judgment as it is written. So I want to go straight into this lesson concerning we're in the time of confusion and great commotions, with perplexities. And the reason why I do a video on this topic per se is the state of the world right now, Every day something new is on the horizon. Whether I want to be from wars and rumors of wars, whether I want to be unidentified drones circling military air base and over certain areas around the world, whether I want to be different diseases popping up around the world. Right now we're in a time anything can happen. Anything that can happen will happen. That's the times that we're in right now, yo. Prepare for the unexpected. Every day you wake up and you see the various news bring out on different region of the world in the world. You have so much chaotic events transpiring now. It's what I call it, overwhelming to the simple. That's why you people don't even pay attention to the news anymore, yo. But for us, this was foretold by the prophets that have been before us and before they of old, as Jeremiah the prophet has said that the prophet that have before me and before they of old have prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and of pestilence. And the prophets in this day and age have been risen up by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai to proclaim the same thing. And a reason why you see these events are heightened is because the prophets are out there, yo, and we are speaking these things, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai are manifesting them. So I want to bring out this precept first. This is Luke 21 verse 9. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotion, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. So let us look up this word commotion right here. You go to the Greek word akatastasia. It's an instability, a state of disorder, disturbance, confusion. The root word for it is akatastatos, which means unstable, inconstant, restless. And this is the state of the world right now. Verse 10, then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, famine and pestilence and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. And you know mention of these orb, what they must say, these light orb, what they must say just afloat. These lights when I see in the sky, who's inside these vehicles? The angels of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai. And we may say these things and the simple may laugh, not knowing how serious we are about this, but that's okay. Time will tell. So I want to run this clip.
All right, guys, we are being told about a potential terrorist attack that is expected to take place in the United States of America around the Christmas, Hanukkah, or the New Year's time. They say that it's going to have something to do with our infrastructure, and it could just be an outing of how deep we are into a Chinese attack on all that we have. Now, Russia and China are said to be working in coordination with some type of space event that would wipe out the infrastructure of the United States of America, or at least make our military capabilities incapacitated for some time. We're just going to have to wait and see. There are a lot of people inside the USA that do not want Donald Trump to be inaugurated as the president of the United States of America. There are a lot of powerful CEOs and the money-pulling puppet masters that do not want RFK Jr. looking into the CIA and what happened with Kennedy, and they do not want him looking into what the poison they allowed in our food supply or the poisons that they will inject or put inside of people through the chemical pharmaceutical agencies. They do not want Elon Musk looking into the efficiency of the government or the spending at which they rob you through taxes and give it to themselves. We are entering into a time of turmoil. I think that you can see this as people are on edge, and maybe you're clairvoyant to it, maybe you have a perception of it.
Same say, we're entering into a time of turmoil, and you can see that people are on edge. But people don't really understand that these times in which Emma talk about the prophets have declared these things aforetime, you know. Our Lord Yahushua said of this time, let me get that in Matthew 22. This is Matthew 22, verse 21, and it reads, For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. Just imagine how terrifying the days to come is going to be. That's why Timothy said, This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And if you're how about me and shy don't have that edge about you, you're going to be caught out there in the evil times. Verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And people are talking say the time I move fast, but it's for a particular reason. It's for the elect's sake, yo. So I want to go to Luke 21 verse, I want to roughly say, I'm going to start at 25. It says, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon, and we have seen these, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. So we're going to look up distress and we're going to look up perplexity in this chapter here. So let's go to it. Alright, so the answer is number 3, metaphorically straits, distress, anguish. When I go in the strong definition, it's a restraint, that is anxiety, anguish. So you can see. Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you the Greek word. It's soon kai. You can pronounce that right. Sunakai. So looking up perplexity now. It's the state of one who is in perplexity. So the root word for aporia, which is perplexity, it's aporio. It's to be without resources, and that's the state where people are going in. And that's why it's going to be so easy to push the RFID microchip, which is the MOTB, because people are going lacking resources in the times to come. And the government are going to have these resources on a need, on a desire. And it's going to be, if you don't want access to these resources, you have to receive the RFID microchip, which is the MOTB. So it said, to be without resources, to be in straits. Go back to this stress again, straits. To be left wanting. That's the times that we're coming into, yo. To be embarrassed, to be in doubt, not to know which way to turn, and that's how all people are gonna be, yo. Confused, not knowing which way to turn, to the right or to their left. Because everywhere them turn, evil is there. What am I gonna do? To be at a loss with oneself, to be in doubt, not to know how to decide or what to do, to be perplexed. That's the mind state of people right now, yo. With all of the events that transpire now, people are very perplexed. So continuing. Say back in Luke 21 verse 25, it says, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. That's why you have so much commotion and perplexity, yo. For the power of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the cloud with power and great glory, which are the chariots that they are referred to now as being Jones. And some might say, but them have Jones up there, yeah. But them also are called chariot Jones, yo. Because this after the simple, I believe it every word. Them are just give them something, them just gonna throw something out there to confuse the masses. Verse 27, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, look up and lift up your head, for your redemption draweth nigh. And these things are what we're seeing more rapidly, yo. So let's take back a look on this clip.
Into it, maybe you have a perception of it. You can just tell that the people at your work, at your workplace, maybe even church, everybody seems to be having a facade on. They have a mask on, and behind the mask, they are on edge. They are maybe quick to trigger. They are quick to get upset about something. Some people are very open about it. I just talked to somebody who said he doesn't care. He's going to start going and getting his because this corporation, this government, will not allow him to find comfort. And so people are really at their wits' end, and they're ready to start acting out in ways that are very dangerous for you, and they are very dangerous for me. So right now is a good time to up your defensive securities. You need to start thinking about the offensive plays that you're going to make. You definitely need some sort of awareness around your properties. You need to have some sort of surveillance going on, and you need to have a plan with friends and family. If something goes down, who's going to whose house, who's going to help who out, and what are you going to do about it? Let's look at how bad this economy is right now. We have U.S. manufacturing job openings plummeting. The sector fell.
Alright, so that was the main thing that I wanted to zoom in on. The perplexity of individuals. And you hear what I'm saying? Right now you have a plan to see whose house you're gonna go to when shit hit the fan, basically. And that's why you have to continually walk in the spirit. Because this is where Yahweh Bashim Shai said, about those that trust in him. This is Isaiah 33 verse 6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. So why will keep us stable? Because as you just look up the word for commotion right here, let's do it once more. No, take no out of it. It's an instability. You see? So when you go back to Wisdom of Solomon, it say, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability. So when everybody is out of them wits way, lacking understanding, confused, famine ridden, stress, anguish, distress, anguish, perplexity, who are going to be stable? Those that have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshai understand that this is His will in these last days, yo. This is He bringing judgment upon the earth. So now is the time to have that awareness. Now is the time to draw nigh unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshai. So we'll see various things that transpire upon the earth. Know what the will of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshai is, and know that this is aligned with the desires of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshai in these last days. So this is edifying that I want to say, because all Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshai, Ba'ashim Kodesh, Shalom.